Yes, yes, yes. Let's go, man. Let's flip and go. This is what we've been waiting for. I'll get into everything shortly. How are we all doing, though? Thank you guys for joining. Please leave a like as you are rolling in. Yes, Dan, very good evening. I'm very happy. Got a smile on my face for obvious reasons, of course. But, we still kind of have to take a step back sometimes and just kind of realize what's going on, what we could expect, because this ain't over yet. We all understand that there's still a long way to go, but I would say some important things have happened. Some important things have happened in order for us to say, cool, we're looking pretty good, but there's still a long way to go. So we will jump into that today. It's just going to be more of a chilled out stream, just kind of speaking to you guys, maybe looking at a few charts together. Take a look at some of the stuff that we was expecting, some of the stuff that we can kind of look forward to, and then just take it from there, really. Hello, how are you doing? Thank you guys for joining. Crypto Bible, my man. Thank you for joining as well. But yeah, it's obviously been a good day. I done a very informative video at midday that people can go and watch, because I covered quite a lot on there. I covered everything that we were kind of looking at over the last few months. What we were kind of expecting to see, how sentiment changes, all the news, how whales were actually like accumulating the whole time and everything else. But look, we kind of got there in the end. But like I said, in this live stream, I'm more looking at the future and what we can kind of expect to see within the next few weeks or months, and then just kind of take it day by day. I'll obviously analyze everything that's happening day by day. So yeah, we'll obviously take it from there. Yes, Liam, thanks for joining, my man. My missus is sitting next to me. Can you ask Sam if she can give money, some money for Luna? Give him some money for Luna, man. You can't go wrong. You can't. All he's trying to do, Sam, is trying to make your life easier. That's all he's trying to do. And one day you will see it. I know exactly what he's going through, because I have to go through it myself. I get it. You're scared. You've given him money before. You don't trust the guy. He keeps saying, oh, it's going to go up, but then you're seeing it and it's not going up. I get it. I've been there. I've done that. This thing needs patience. It takes time, but we are getting very, very excited because that time will be coming very soon. So give Dan some money. Not financial advice, Dan. But yeah, I get where you're coming from. So I completely understand your drift. I have a girlfriend who she's iffy with the whole thing still. Let's just say that. And I completely get it, happens all the time. But look, let's get into it, because like I said, there's a few things that I want to cover for you guys. What I've actually done today is got a few charts ready for you, just going over a few of them, some important ones that I believe are all, again, telling a story. And I believe that, things are going to kind of play out. But, once again, it's going to take time. Is that you, Sam? Is that you, Sam? I can't tell if that's Dan. Is that you? I can't tell by the picture. I apologize. It might be your parents. I don't know. It's black and white. So it's a lovely picture, though. But Sam, hook your boy up, yeah? Hook your boy up. Jonathan, thanks for joining, man. Yes, I'm very well. How are you doing? Right. First thing we're going to do, guys, I'm going to zoom out again. And I'm going to show you guys what we were looking for before this entire breakout. So I'm going to go over to the Bitcoin chart, okay? And let's take a quick look at Bitcoin. So here is Bitcoin. Obviously, we've had a little bit of a nice run. But what were we looking at before that? And I was posting this all over the Discord as well. And actually, before I get into that, if any of you guys are not in the Discord by now, what are you doing? Please join the Discord. I'm running a competition on there as well to win 15 Luna, which is currently worth about 100 quid, probably going to be worth more by the time the competition is over. Please be sure to join that. All the details, everything is in the description. So join the Discord and make sure you're getting yourself involved in that as well. But let's have a quick look at the Bitcoin chart. So one thing I was looking at, guys, I was using the Fibonacci retracement to analyze where our resistance levels would be during this entire grind back up from the bottom. And I was going from our previous high, which was right there. Okay, now one thing we saw is that it was acting very, very well to all of these levels. As you can see, we found resistance and support at pretty much all of them until we finally broke out of the last resistance, of the last retracement at 35k, and we closed the week above 35k as well. Now, just after closing the week above 35k, I kept saying it's important to do that because it would then, the reversal would just confirm even more bullishness for me. The second we closed above 35k, a few hours later, bang, what did we have? We had about a candle which took it from 35 to almost 40 in about 30 minutes. Okay, so we've broken out of that. Great, absolutely fine. What are we seeing now, guys? Okay, well, if I go to the hourly chart, I believe we just broke out of a bull flag, and I think we're just going to keep on kind of doing something similar to this, kind of grinding our way all the way up. And what I mean by broken out of the bull flag, this is what I was looking for. Just basically that, and this is what I was saying to the Discord as well. I was showing in the chat. We've finally broken out of there, and you know, it's just a matter of time before we start making our way up. So now that we've broken out of the bull flag, now that we've realized we've broken all of the short-term retracements, what do we need to do now? We need to kind of zoom out a little bit and just see what lies ahead, because I'm not going to lie to you guys, there's a long way to go. There's a very long way to go. Okay, I'm very bullish now. I'm very excited because, you know, I've been saying this for a while, and I personally believe the market will carry on being bullish. I do believe we are going to grind our way up. It ain't going to happen overnight. We are going to have dips along the way. We are going to hit resistance levels on the way, and there's a lot of these resistance levels. So let me show you exactly what I mean. The first thing I'm going to be looking for Bitcoin to do, if I go to the daily chart, you guys can kind of see right away that we've been stuck in this range for a while. Okay, and what I mean by that is we've just been in here for a long time. Every time we get up here, we reject it. We get up here again, reject it. And again, the same thing. You'll see people getting scared down here, and you'll see people happy up here. Scared down here, but they were happy up here, right? So we're approaching the top end of this range again. So the first thing I'd like us to do is break out of this range, okay, which is right there at about $41,500. Okay, that is the first thing I'd like us to do. All right, the second thing I would like us to do is then we have to kind of realize that there's bigger retracements. So we had to look at our short-term retracements, which I took from here. We zoomed into it and we found our retracements on our way up short-term. Long-term though, what are we looking at? As you guys can see right here, we haven't even passed the 0.382 Fibonacci retracement level yet. In fact, that's not on there properly. Right there. Cool. So now looking at it from this point of view, guys, as you could see, there's a lot we need to do, you know, to get back above these levels, right? There's a lot of resistance areas that we need to get past. So as you guys can see, I can even put it like this for you guys, and I'll take the Fibonacci retracement off. We got resistance right there. We've got resistance right there at the 50%. We got it right there at the 618, 702, and the 786. So now if I take this off right here, these are all of the levels of resistance that I'm going to be looking at to be breaking. Okay, so there's a lot that we need to do, and these count for more as we get towards the 702 and the 786, the 618. These three here are the most important to me, okay, because this will basically confirm to me that, you know, cool, absolutely fine, we're now definitely going to make a brand new high. So there's a lot to get through, guys. We're just at the beginning stages of Bitcoin making a reversal, just at the beginning stages. Bullish, but not quite yet. Bullish short term, but a lot to do is basically what I'm trying to say. Is the moon ready for us Doge fans to be landing there? Maybe not for you Doge fans. I don't know. I don't care what you Doge fans do. I'm only joking. Yes, probably, maybe. I don't know. Not financial wise. We need to wait and see. We need to wait and see. VJ, Tanner, did you apply for the Amazon job? Nah, man. Not me. Not me. I put in a little word on the side there, you know. Let them know what's going on. Let them know what's going on. So, not only that, guys, we've then got these areas up here that we kind of need to be breaking. So if you guys want to even like take a picture of all of this, right, these are the main areas of concern to me. In fact, I need to put another one down here because we need to break out of this range as well, which would be right there. So all of this we need to break through, guys. There's a lot for Bitcoin to do before we can get happy. And one thing we should not be expecting, right? We should not be expecting a straight line up. It does not work like that. What you will see is that every time we come to one of these resistance levels, we'll probably have a little dip back down, then break it, hit it, dip back down, break it, hit it, dip back down, and then break. It's just going to be something like that. That's basically what I am expecting, right? But then we get into these areas right here. As you guys can see, if we take this high to right there, to that low there, this was a 0.702 Fibonacci retracement, right? It hit it perfectly. So from that high to this low here, that is the 0.702 Fibonacci retracement. That is why it is very, very important to me that we break these levels. So as you can see, it had its correction, came back up. Where did it hit? The 0.702, and then we capitulated. Therefore, for us to be even more bullish after passing all of those retracements, we've then also got this to pass as well. This area right here. I don't know why I put a rectangle. It's better to just put the line right there. So there you go. So we've also got to break that area. So basically, guys, what I'm trying to say is that until Bitcoin breaks 60K, until it literally breaks 60K, there isn't really too much of a confirmation that Bitcoin's going to make another high. Don't get me wrong. Things will run hard all the way up there, right? We're still going to be seeing alts popping left, right, and center. Bitcoin's obviously going to be popping by the time it gets to 60K, of course. There's going to be loads of rallies in the market. Things are going to explode. We'll see an alt season. Great. But in order for Bitcoin to actually make a new high, it will need to pass that 60K level. And right now, to get to 60K, that's still over 20K that we need to grind our way up through multiple resistance levels, probably like 7 or 8 of them, before we can say to ourselves, cool, Bitcoin will make a brand new high. All right. So I know it's very exciting right now. Understandably, so am I. But then, take a step back. Cool. We've done what we needed to do. Keep a level head. But now zoom out, and now we realize what we actually need to go through. And there's a lot, and it's not going to happen overnight, guys. There's going to be a lot of volatility going on all the way up, okay? It's not going to happen overnight. It ain't going to happen in a straight line. There's going to be more dips along the way. And as I said in my video earlier today at midday, every time there's going to be a new dip in the market, people will start getting bearish again. It will just happen. People will start calling for a bear market again. People will start calling for 20K Bitcoin again. Every single time there's a dip. It's just going to happen. It's the same thing all over again, right? It's just about being strong-minded, understanding what's going on. Of course, if I see a sign from Bitcoin of it actually rejecting these levels ridiculously hard and just not really being able to pass through any of them, and we begin dropping back down into the 20,000s again, oh god, of course, then I'll start reevaluating the entire situation, right? But right now, all we need to focus on is getting out of the range, okay? So if we actually look at it short term now, all we really need to focus on is getting out of this range. Once we are out of this range, I'll be even happier. Then I can start getting the Fibonacci retracement out, and I can start saying to myself, cool, now that we've broken out of this range, I can start, realizing what I need to look for next. So once we're out of that range, I'll say to myself, cool, we just come out of the range. We've got resistance right after coming out of it at the 0.382 at $42,850. Once we break that, cool, now we're at the 50% retracement, which is at $47,000. It's literally just going to be that, guys, all the way up. We're going to have resistance all the way up. We have to have concern until we just kind of break through each of them. We might melt through some of them like butter, like no problem. Some we may have problems, and it could take more of a while. Some retracements could take a week or 2 weeks until we actually break through it. That's what's going to happen, guys. So as long as you're prepared for that, just understand we're bullish right now, but there's a lot that we need to do, okay? So I just wanted to make people aware of that. There's a lot that we need to do. 28th is a big day for XRP. What's your thoughts? I think it's all going to be good, man. And again, timing. Literally, just as the market starts turning green again, of course, the XRP's case is probably going to get settled and we move on from it. I think it's all going to be fine. Recently, obviously not financial advice. Recently, I've been accumulating a lot more XRP and Litecoin. We're actually going to take a look at both of those charts today as well. But yeah, I've been accumulating a lot of XRP and Litecoin. But yeah, so guys, obviously looking good for Bitcoin. And as I said, short term right now, all we are basically doing is bull flagging and then making our way up again. And it's basically why I'm expecting the whole time. You know, grind up, bull flag, up, bull flag, up, bull flag. And, you know, I do believe we actually just broke this bull flag, in my opinion. So I am just expecting us to have another grind up. We could expect a little bit more volatility until the day does actually come to an end. Hopefully we can end the day coming out of this entire range. As you can see, the range starts right there, right around here, around the 41,500 level. So hopefully we can end the day on a high, or if not, you know what, I'll carry on being patient. I've been patient throughout the entire market. I will continue to be patient, and I'll let the market do what it needs to do. But yeah, next step, guys, let's break out of that range. And guys, please like the stream if you haven't already. I have 23k XRP. Is that a good amount, bro? I would say that's a good amount. I mean, your good amount could be a lot to someone else. It could be nothing to someone else. So if it's a good amount to you, then that's absolutely fine. Obviously, that's one question that people do ask a lot. I have this much of something. Is that enough? You know, it's only enough if you think it's enough. It depends on your situation. Imagine XRP hitting $20 in 8 months. That'd be crazy. I don't think you'll do that. My goal for XRP is for it to just hit around the $10 to $15 area. Again, I've been watching a guy on YouTube named a blockchain backer. I highly recommend people do watch him for XRP chart analysis. He's excellent, and you know, I follow his strategy entirely for XRP, and my targets for it, I'll start taking profit around $7 all the way up to about $12, $13. So that's my target for XRP personally. That's just me though. Now let's move on to one of the charts that I am most bullish on. Obviously, my girl Luna. So again, what we'll do with Luna is something very similar that we done for Bitcoin. If I'm looking at look, the Fibonacci retracement on the short-term time frame, again, is something that we were looking at. And as you guys can see, once more, we had perfect reactions to each and every retracement. We broke the 236. As you can see, we broke it here, came back, retested it as support. We broke the 382, broke it, now it's support. And then as you guys can see, we broke above the 50% retracement, found resistance at the 618, turned the 50% into support. But basically what I'm trying to say, without confusing everyone too much, each of these level of retracements, there was a reaction. As you can see right here, right here, right here, right here. Literally there's bounces all along the way on these retracements, right? And then obviously Luna broke out of the final retracement, which is the 0.786. And then right now, again, we are just watching it bull flag, just like Bitcoin is. Okay, so once again, it's just about being patient for Luna, waiting for the bull flag. And, you know, I do believe we've broken out the bull flag as well. Seems like everything does seem to be moving in tandem, really. You know, you can kind of look at this bull flag however you want, but I think we've broken out of that. And then again, because we've done that, I'm going to zoom out now and take a look at the full retracement levels, so we can identify all of our resistance levels all the way up, taking our Fibonacci retracement from the top all the way to the bottom. And as you can see, there's a lot that we need to get through as well. You got $10.9, 13.1, 15.3, 16.9 for me being the most important, because as you guys can see, it's reacted a lot to this level. Okay, so for me, Luna needs to be above $17 until I can really start, you know, getting bullish, because my targets for Luna are way up in these levels over here, $60 to $80 personally. Again, not financial advice, but you know, you guys know me and Luna. I'm very bullish on Luna, and you know, I think that will continue to do its thing. As you guys can see, even when it had its previous run up, it was mental. I'm on quite small here, so you can kind of see the extent of how parabolic this run was for Luna as soon as we got out of this range, right? So if you kind of look at it from this standpoint as well, while we were stuck in this range, again, Luna came back down during the entire dip to that range. As soon as we broke out of that range, what happened? Full explosion. Well, we've just broken out of that range again. What are we expecting to come next? So it'll be interesting to see what happens next for baby Luna. So we'll have to wait and see on that as well. That's right. It's all about the fib. The Fibonacci retracement tool is probably the best tool available on any chart, because it shows you all the resistance levels going all the way back up. And I recommend everyone learns how to use it. Obviously, I'm showing you here. I'll try and dedicate an entire video showing you how to use it. Do you think Luna can reach? Of course, 100%. 100% it will reach its all-time high this year. $22, man. I think that'll do that real quick. I mean, even if you look at the way Luna was moving back then, it didn't take that long. I mean, if we take a date from the dates, right, from this area right here, so from the range we just broken out. So if I take it from here all the way till it's high, it took 21 days. We've just broken out of that range again. You know, don't be surprised. And in another 21 days, we're back up in these levels. It would not surprise me at all. So, you know, I highly think, I definitely think that Luna will be breaking its all-time high this year. I think everything will. Yeah, that's what alt season's about. If you're going to be bullish on this market, then you need to realize that in an alt season, everything's going to smash through its all-time high. So of course I'm going to believe that, man. 100%, I'm going to believe that. And another coin I've been very bullish on recently, like I said, I've been accumulating it for a while now, is Litecoin. And you know, the reason for it is because when I actually went back and had a look at Litecoin, I realized that some of its moves that it was doing back in the previous bull runs, they're very explosive, just like XRP, right? Just like XRP, Litecoin is very explosive when it actually makes a move. So I'm going to show you the Litecoin chart now, short term, but then I'm going to really zoom out and actually paint you guys a bit of a picture so you understand why I've been accumulating a lot of Litecoin, right? So this is Litecoin right here. And again, if we take it from the short term standpoint, from its previous high, which I've been taken from the 4th to the 15th of July, as you guys can see right now, Litecoin has not actually passed through its last retracement at the 786. It's been finding perfect reactions at these retracement levels. As you can see, the 50% and the 382 melted through the 618 and 702 like butter, now finding support on the 702, but resistance at the 786. So right now I am waiting for Litecoin to break that level, which lies right there at $139, let's say. And then once it does break out, I'm hoping it just does something very similar to Luna, and Luna's kind of chilling around these levels right here. So we can expect Litecoin to get to about $150, $160 mark, right? That's what I'm expecting for Litecoin. And then if we zoom out again and then take it from the entire dip of Litecoin, it's dipped a lot, hasn't it? This bad boy right here. Oh, here we go. Oh, come off it. Sorry, guys. So if we do this with Litecoin, as you can see, there's a long way to go for Litecoin. So one of the reasons why I invested in it is because Litecoin to me is very bottomed out, and I like that. For people that know me, one thing I've been saying a lot when it comes to some of these coins, because sometimes people mention a coin, right? And it's a great coin. Matic, ADA, Cardano, cool. Absolutely fine, right? I used to be in them, but I'm not in them anymore. But why is that? It's because I got in at the bottom of these coins. I like getting in right at the bottom of these coins so I can ride the entire wave up. When I'm used to seeing ADA and Matic at 3 cents last year and now chilling around the $1 mark, I'm not going to invest in that. That's just me though, because for some people, $1 could be an excellent entry point if you're just entering the market. But for me, I like getting in at the bottom. So what I decided to do was take a look at some of these OG coins and see what's really bottomed out. And Litecoin to me is still very bottomed out, okay? During the entire dip, the most we went down to was around $100. We're now chilling at 137. And during its entire dip, before it dipped, it was actually chilling at $400. So just to get back to its all-time high, it's just below 4x your money. And then it's got the entire run to do. So I've got great targets for Litecoin, hence why I am in it. But there is another reason why I am in Litecoin. I'm going to go over to charts.cointrader.pro because I get more data here. And if we actually take a look at the Litecoin chart, just make sure you guys can see this. Yes, you can. If we take a look at is that the Discord thing? Are these Discord sounds? Yes, they are. Hang on a second. Let me just mute the Discord, guys. Give me a second. Notification settings. Mute. Okay, there you go. Sorry, that is off now. That is off. Right. So let's take a look at Litecoin and the entire history of it, right? One thing I'd like to do is obviously go back in time and have a look and see what these OG coins were doing, okay? And all of this, I'm going to link it in to XRP, okay? I'm going to link it in all to XRP. So let me show you what I'll do here. Litecoin, look at this parabolic run that it had back in 2017, right? We had a huge run, which basically went from, I'll take you from this bottom right here, all the way here. We had about 1,000% run, okay, which happened pretty quickly as well. So 1000% run, which ended right there on the 19th of December. If you look to the bottom here, the 19th of December is when Litecoin had its run, right? And we had a 1000% return. Right now with Litecoin, I personally believe that that bottom we've just seen, so I'll compare it again for you guys. This bottom right here, I personally believe represents this bottom right here. Why do I think that? I think that because right here, we were kind of grinding our way up. We made that high. We came back down, made the bottom. And something obviously very similar happened to Litecoin right here. We were grinding up. We made that high, had our capitulation, made that bottom. Grinding up, made that high, capitulation, made that bottom. So I think that low is right there. Hence me thinking that a big run is due. But why am I still in it? How is this linking to XRP? So again, going back to the dates, 19th of December is when Litecoin topped out, okay? And we all know how long XRP takes. XRP is always a lagger, but it has explosive moves. So 19th of December is when Litecoin finished its run before it went into a prolonged bear market. Then we go over to something like XRP. Here we go, XRP. What's going on here with XRP? Why is it so zoomed in? Sorry, guys, 1 second. Here we go. Cool. Now we go over to XRP, right? This ain't the XRP. This is XRP up. That's why I'm thinking, what is going on? That's better. Cool. So this is the XRP chart right now. So as we can see, the same thing kind of happened with XRP, right? Grind up, and then we kind of just capitulated, bottomed out. But look at the run it had, okay? Look at this explosive run that it had. But what's the difference between this and Litecoin? Well, Litecoin's run ended on the 19th of December. As you can see for XRP, XRP's run only started on the 19th of December, right down there, guys. So right here, in that area is where XRP started his run while Litecoin was up there. What does that mean? Rotation. I'll be taking profit from Litecoin if history repeats itself and moving it all into XRP. So I'll be gaining 1000% just from Litecoin. And then hopefully, if all goes well, I'll be gaining another 500% from XRP. So that is basically my plan of action in regards to the OG coins of XRP and Litecoin. Okay. All about rotating. Taking profit in this market is very, very important. Okay. People always think that, you know, it's your money, but it's not. It's internet money. The best thing to do in this market is take profit when things have gone mental and move them into laggers that are not going mental. And in this case right here, if history repeats itself, just like it's been doing right now compared to 2013, because it has been repeating itself, then Litecoin will be set to explode way before XRP does. And then I'm going to rotate all of that profit into XRP and make more money. That's my personal plan of action. Again, it's not financial advice, but that is basically what I'm hoping to do for XRP. Hence why I've been accumulating XRP and Litecoin, because that's like a separate play that I've got in mind, plan of action when it comes to it. So hopefully that will happen too. Yes, don't forget to like the video, guys. Thank you for that, man. Hello, how are you doing? Thank you very much for joining, guys. I appreciate it. Sorry, I know I've been talking. I haven't had a look at the chat, but not too many comments to catch up on anyway. It looks like everyone's just kind of sitting and listening. So appreciate that, guys. Again, it's getting bloody hot every time I start talking. Here we go. Sponsored by. What am I sponsored by, guys? Leave it in the chat for those that know. I love my water. Right. Now, let's have a look at the XRP chart. So we've had a look at the history of XRP, but what's going on with XRP short term? A lot of people hold XRP, right? Yep, that's it. Sponsored by H2O. My boy knows. He knows. Sponsored by water, guys. That's what I'm sponsored by. Just water. So XRP, again, something that I hold, something that a lot of people hold, but what's going on with it short term? Let's have a quick look at it. So this is the XRP chart. And again, once again, I'll take a look at the previous high that we had, which will come around. It will be this one right here, not this one. Actually, yes, it will be. Hang on a sec. That's the high right there. Let's take our Fibonacci retracement and go over it. And as we can see with XRP, we have cleared all retracements. And this is what I mean with something like XRP. When it moves, it doesn't mess about. It moves, right? Because yes, we found resistance at these levels, as you can see. Again, perfect reactions to the retracement. But once we started going, there was no messing about. It didn't find any resistance at the 0.786. We just completely smashed through it, right? And right now, again, just like Bitcoin and everything else, we are just bull flagging. And it's literally what I expect us to be doing all the way back up, right? Just bull flagging, bull flagging, bull flagging. Some could argue we've broken out of that with that candle right there, but only time will tell that. And then again, once again, what we're going to do, we're going to zoom out now and look at the full retracement of XRP and see where the full retracement levels actually come in. Where are our actual resistance levels, right? Take our fib, go from the top to the bottom. And just like Litecoin, and just like the reason why I've been accumulating Litecoin, we are still very much bottomed out, okay? These are OG coins that have yet to even make a new all-time high, okay? Completely OG coins that haven't even made a new all-time high yet. People should be bullish on these coins. It is as simple as that. So for me, again, with XRP, we've got all of these levels to get past. I'm looking at us to get back quickly to the $1 mark, because not only is the 382 there, but we've also got quite a lot of resistance there in regards, to this actual range right here, right there. Don't know why I've just made that rectangle, but there you go. You guys get the idea. Yeah, there we go. Looking at this range, so I kind of want to get back to the $1 mark and then break through that. So that is basically what I am looking at for XRP. Geez, infamous links with my first ever super chat. Thank you very much, bro. You did not need to do that. I appreciate it, man. Guys, that's my first ever super chat. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. That is mental, even seeing that. What is going on? Loving the show. Just as a thank you, I always see you have a super chat active. Have a drink on me. Thank you very much, man. Just got even hotter in here. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. You've actually I don't know, weird. It's just weird seeing that. So I appreciate that, man. You did not need to do that. Thank you very, very much. But yeah, guys, is there any other charts that you would like me to look at before I do end up, moving on to the end of the stream? Because I can cover anything. Obviously, things are very similar for every chart, but I can take a look at the retracements in case there's a coin you kind of need to look out for where the retracements are. So let me know. Greg, thank you, guys. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Weird feeling, very weird feeling. It's a big moment for me. You're gonna make me cry. So I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Cheers. Strax. Let's have a look at Strax for my man. Right. Let's have a go. You love your Strax, don't you, Dan, mate? You love it. All right, let's go to the 4-hour chart and have a look and see where we are on the short-term basis. Let's have a quick look. Okay, so it looks like we have retraced out of there completely. Yes, we have. So Strax has retraced out, bro. We have completely broken out of the 786. We're back in it, but I think that's more of an actual bull flag. So if we go onto the hourly chart, yeah, as you can see, Strax once again, bull flagging right there. Bull flagging right here as well. So it's broken the short-term resistance levels, but let's have a look at the longer-term resistance levels, our actual top. So let's just zoom out of there. Make that a bit bigger. That was our high. So we go from our high to our low, and there you go. It's just reached the 236, actually finding a bit of resistance there, and it has been throughout the entire time. I mean, if we take our handy little line right here and then we remove the Fibonacci retracement, as you can see, it's found resistance at this level a lot. So I would definitely say that once we've broken above $1.84 and actually broke above it with conviction and closed a daily chart above it, because this is the daily candle, we've closed a daily candle above that level, then yeah, I definitely think that we'd be heading our way back up, probably around to this level right here. Which you'd probably find resistance around $2.50, depending on the actual Fibonacci retracements as well. Right there. So yeah, you'd probably be looking at the 50% retracement until you actually find some proper resistance. So that's why we're looking at for Strax, bro. So if you actually want price targets for Strax, you got to break that level first, and then you're looking at, can't even see that because of the candles That's annoying. What we got right there? $2.3, and then you've got the $2.78 as well. Important level, I'd say. 3.2, 3.5, then lastly 3.8 until we can start making new highs. Let me have a look and see if anyone else has requested anything. MIR, Pond. Hi, Tanner. I'll take a look at these guys in a second. Let me just catch up with these. Hi, Tanner. When Bitcoin gets rejected at 41K and it dips, what's the support level? And is it a strong support? So when? So you think it will? I think it will find some resistance there as well, personally. What I'll do, I'll take a look at these. I'll take a look at these other charts quickly, and then I'll take a look at that for you. So MIR, let's have a quick look at MIR. For those of you that do not know, I do hold MIR. It's one of my biggest holdings. I love MIR. I like looking at MIR on the KuCoin chart because it's just got a little bit more data. But MIR is definitely bottomed out. MIR is a big buy right now, in my opinion. Again, it is just my opinion, not financial advice, guys, but let's take a look at it nonetheless. Okay, so going from, it will be this high right here, guys. So let's take it, go across. So MIR, as you can see, lagger, big lagger. Good opportunity for MIR, in my opinion, right here. But as you can see, while other coins have passed through all of these resistance levels, all of these retracements, MIR is still chilling here below the 0.382, and there's a long way to go. Bearing in mind, guys, that MIR during this dip, it was actually at near $15 right there. Well, $13. I thought it was 15. So $13. So, you know, just under 10x. 10x. What am I talking about? Just losing the plot. Just under 4x just to get back to that high, right? MIR still very much bottomed out, as you can see. Okay, so there's a long way to go. Very good buying opportunity, in my opinion. And the way MIR moves sometimes, look at these explosive moves. You know, I definitely think it can just... I personally think MIR will have one explosive day where it will just get back to these levels up here, $7, $8 in one day. It will definitely happen. In regards to larger retracements, look at that, still way below, still a very long way to go. $4.9, 6.4, 7.6, most importantly, 10.6 for our last retracement until we can have some kind of confirmation that we're making a new all-time high. I saw Pond in the chat, so I'll take a quick look at Pond as well. Then I'll take a look at see, I was actually looking at Pond. So the fib's already here. So as you can see with Pond, we are just below the 0.702 in regards to short-term retracement. So Pond still got a little bit more work to do. But this is what I was saying, guys, with leaders and laggers in the market, right? There's always going to be leaders and laggers in the market. You just got to identify them. You know, like something like AXS, it's just gone through completely mad. That to me just gives me a lot of confirmation that these coins will do it anyway, regardless of what these retracements are. So it's just another level of confidence for me to, you know, to say that, cool, you know, regardless of these retracements, one way or another, I personally think we are going to break it. Super sticker, thank you very much, man. You don't need to do that, honestly. Guys, thank you for the super chats. What is going on? We got to make some history today, bro. We are definitely going to make some history today, man. You know, I've been bullish for a long time, and it's just about getting to that moment now. And, you know, I'm getting very excited. I must admit. Can't believe you was the first one. Again, neither can I. So thank you, man. As first one, I hope you get many more. Your information helped me a lot. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. Right, I'll take a look at Bitcoin, and then I'll take a look at Anchor. So in regards to... I nearly done the charts without even putting it on. There we go. Right. So without even what am I even saying? USDT over Bitcoin, Bitcoin over USDT. Let's have a look and see where our support levels will be if we break this range, right? To be honest with you, if we actually end up breaking out of this range, so if I just do this again, if we end up breaking out of this range, okay, which I hope we do, I'd hope that we'd find support on top of the range. So if we do break out of it and we head to like even like 42K, like around this area right here, I would hope that if we were to dip, I'd hope to find support in this area right here. It doesn't have to be straight on top of the range. I would hope to find some kind of resistance like within the range itself. So just like this level right here. I'd hope to find some resistance, some support in that area right there. That is what makes sense to me, unless Bitcoin starts kind of playing around with this area for about a week or two, you know, making a good base for itself to build a support level there. That's what I'd be expecting. However, do not be shocked if we do end up coming back down to these levels right here, which would be like within the $38,000 level, because as you can see, you know, this has been a level of interest for a while as well, right? So it will just depend. There'll be loads of areas of interest for support. It's just about kind of catching on and, you know, realizing where they are and just understanding it. Obviously, the only time I would really start getting quite worried is if we do end up going back down to like 28, 29K again. But I don't think that'll happen. So, you know, for now, once we do get to that stage and the dip does actually happen, then we can kind of look at it and understand it a little bit more. Oh, Anchor. Let me do Anchor for you guys and I'll catch up with the rest of the chat. ANKR. So hold this bad boy as well. Where we're looking for our... this is our high right here. Oh, geez. Yeah. I mean, that kind of says it for itself. ANKR has gone pretty mental. It's past all short-term retracements, so that's absolutely fine. In regards to the long-term retracements, again, if you guys want to just kind of take note of the retracements heading all the way back up, but what we got currently stuck at the 236, again, pretty bottomed out. Again, it's kind of like in the range of where a lot of them are, right? It's like a mid pack. It's not a leader, it's not a lagger, it's mid pack. But these are all the retracements levels right here. Most importantly, 18 cents until we can kind of confirm we're making a new high. Of course, don't forget the 702 is a very important level too, which is at 16.5 cents. So these right here are your pretty much your main levels of resistance. Okay. So that is ANKR. Right, let me just catch up with the chat. Joining the exclusive club. You guys are mad. Thank you, man. So with you saying rotate your coins, so say Strax breaks out, I take all my profit and MII still lagging. That is what rotation is, yeah. Because again, I hate to keep repeating myself. Leaders, laggers, leaders, laggers. What you do is take profit on the leaders and put them into the laggers. That's how you're going to make money in this market. You know, it's all about a game of rotation. I've done it before as well. When, you know, back in like March, April, when things were moving up, I kept taking profits at my targets and moving them into the coins that have barely even moved yet. Because ultimately, in this market, everything will go. It's just about finding the leaders, finding the laggers, and then just moving it into the laggers. Because ultimately, the laggers are the ones that will have explosive moves to catch up with everyone else, man. That's just what happens. Even if it's right at the end, Bitcoin might have finished its full run. You might have 200 coins that have finished this full-on bull run, but XRP is still chilling at $2 or something. You know, you're going to bang it into XRP because you know that bad boy is going to start moving at some point. So that's what I'd be doing, yes. XRP is not moving. Why? It is moving. XRP's definitely been moving, man. XRP's definitely been moving. It's just you know, it doesn't have to make huge moves, but as you can see, that is a bit of a movement. Very, very similar to ANKR, like we've just been seeing. And if I move it to the hourly chart and we zoom in on it, XRP did have a pretty explosive move, as you can see right there. It went from 59 cents all the way to 67 cents, so nearly a 10-cent move. And as I said, we are just kind of bull flagging right now. How long that might play up, because cool, some people might argue that we've broken out of it like that. However, some people could also argue that, you know, this is still going to end up playing out a little bit more and just doing something like that, and then we go. So, you know, it all just kind of depends on what it really wants to do, right? So again, just about being patient. We all know that with XRP, it takes its time, but I don't mind it. All it does, it just allows me to accumulate more. That's all it does, you know. I'm sitting on £1,000 on XRP. Do you think it'll start moving again? You just covered me. Must have got in late. Oh, okay, yeah. No, you must have got in late, so it needs to pass my buy point. I think it's still early, man, for something like XRP and what it's done in the past. I think it's very, very early. So, you know, fair enough to whatever you think, man. But yeah, I think it's still very early with XRP. But yeah, I think that's gonna cover it for today, guys. Again, thank you, Infamous Links and Jassi. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, mine. Jassu. Don't know. But thank you guys for the super chats. I really appreciate that. It's my first ones. It's made my day. So you know, I very much appreciate it. If you want to buy more, you buy more, man. Not financial advice. I've been accumulating personally though. Guys, thank you all very, very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. Please leave a like if you haven't already. And make sure you are subscribed to the channel, guys. Let's start grinding our way up ourselves within our channel. Again, competition is running on my Discord, so make sure you're joining that. 15 Luna is at stake, so make sure you are joining to enter that. And yeah, guys, make sure your bell icon is also turned on so you're not missing any videos. And I will see you all very, very soon. Take it easy.